Tender chicken breasts wrapped with Gruyere and sliced ham, breaded and oven baked. The essential chicken main course recipe from France. Today, aujourd'hui, oven baked chicken cordon bleu. This is one of those storied, famous recipes worthy of your attention. And interesting thing about chicken cordon bleu, it's quite easy to make. Now, if you're looking for a solid chicken main course recipe, this is the one to make. I'm going to show you how to do it. Let's start with a couple of prep steps. The recipe calls for 1 cup of grated Gruyere cheese. Although you can use a standard Swiss cheese, we suggest splurging on this Gruyere. We love the nutty flavor. You're gonna grate the cheese using a box grater. We also need about 1/4 pound of ham. You can use slices purchased from a deli section of your grocers, or use thin slices of a homemade glazed ham like this. Way more flavor. Now the chicken. 2 skinless, boneless chicken breasts. Let's cut them in half. Then we're going to transfer the first 2 halves onto a piece of parchment paper. Cover with a second piece of parchment paper, then the flat end of a meat mallet. We're going to pound the chicken to thin it out into a thin cutlet. Remove and discard that top sheet. I then like to smear each chicken breast with about 1/2 teaspoon of Dijon mustard. Then let's do a sprinkle of kosher salt and black pepper. Next step, we're going to sprinkle a bit of the Gruyere into the center of each breast, then add a bit of the ham. Then more cheese, please. We're then going to fold the edges of the chicken breast over and then roll. We're going to transfer the rolled breasts to a parchment-lined baking sheet. Repeat until they're all done, and when all 4 are ready, they go straight into the freezer, uncovered for 15 minutes. While the chicken is chilling, we set up a breading station. First bowl, I like using a pie plate actually, 1/2 cup of unbleached all-purpose flour. In the second bowl, 2 eggs at room temperature plus 1/4 cup of water. We're gonna whisk those ingredients together. Third bowl, and back to a pie plate, 2 cups of breadcrumbs. They are unseasoned. Now the final steps, we bread and bake. Preheat your oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit. We're going to bring the stuffed chicken breasts out of the freezer. Standard breading procedure here. First, we dredge the chicken breast in the flour. Then it goes over to the egg wash. Make sure it's fully coated. Last step is to roll the chicken breast in the breadcrumbs. Make sure to get the little ends. Then transfer over to a baking sheet, and we're going to repeat. When all of the breasts are breaded, we're transferring the baking sheet to the oven. We're oven baking our chicken cordon bleu for 20 to 25 minutes. They should be gorgeous and golden color. Don't worry if a bit of the cheese has seeped out onto the baking sheet. Once they come out of the oven, we're going to leave the cordon bleu to rest for 5 minutes, which is a good time for you to make this delicious, cheesy Mornay sauce. And when the sauce is ready, let's serve. With a favorite green salad, I love dressing it with a tangy honey lemon vinaigrette. Let's do a sauté of buttered, herbed veggies. Carrots and peas always do the trick. The cordon bleu goes onto the plate. As I cut it, you can see how wonderful, tender, and juicy this is. Let's add that cheesy Mornay sauce. How about a sprinkle of chopped parsley? If we were in France, let's say, having dinner, and this was served at a restaurant, we would all say incroyable, which is incredible. It truly is. Know what else is incredible? The full recipe. It's up now at weekendatthecottage.com. When you're visiting our website, please subscribe to it. Look for this video on our dedicated YouTube channel. You can subscribe to it as well. And then when a main course is this beautiful and delicious and tasty, why don't you take a picture of it? Post it on your favorite socials using hashtag weekend at the cottage on Pinterest, Instagram, and Facebook. oven-baked chicken cordon bleu. Mesdames et messieurs, dinner is served. Or it will be Suzy Bacon. Enjoy. Such a perfect entree. Beauty.